Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Shifting around now. To throw, it's St. Clair. On the run here. Let's it go. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
A quick lightning strike, opening minute offense already in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Peoples.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, as wide receivers, we get an their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on a jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Fires it to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
If he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. It's hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And a speedy return. A big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep throw across his body to the left. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Grant. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter.
Miami, 14. Ohio State, 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Miami, 21. Ohio State, 7.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it rip. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, yes. Both one tackle but couldn't escape, dropping for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Ohio State offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Peoples. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big play. With 31.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown. And a great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
31, Ohio State, 13.
On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Haynes.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Ohio State, 13.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, at 25. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, picks up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Long team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Time enough for one more play in the half. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They get the second half started with their running play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up safely.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Now, who's in the clear? The 30. brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
In the red area, it's Peoples. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
This is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is hauled in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. He sets up a fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
Ohio State, 28.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. Trying to find some room against Washington. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And the Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
52, Ohio State, 28.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes.
Running back with the
this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense of having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. To throw, it's St. Clair. 4th down completion to the running back. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Grant behind the line. It's Graham. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive.